Alright guys, I got a new my way. I kind of did it a little bit different. What I'm going to do now is start recording it through my stream. And then, yeah, maybe add webcam here and there. I did it for this one. Had to record it through my Twitch because the fraps, I guess, stopped when I was recording it. So, yeah, finally that Tiger stance 5.7. You know about the dot. It's devastating, but yeah. I feel like it was incomplete, so I'm gonna do another one. Um, yeah, if you like the webcam, let's drop 6K for the next one. 6K, and I will continue to put that shitty webcam of me up. And I think that's about it. Do I need to add anything else? Oh, runes and masteries are at the end of the video, and like I said, I felt like it was incomplete because But then again, I talk about the game. Whatever. Peace, late. All right, baby, we back once a motherfucking again. I got that what do I got? I got that 5.7 Tiger my way. I fucked that up, right? Okay, I fucked that up. All right, hold on. Let me run this. Okay. All right, baby, we back once a motherfucking again. I got that Tiger 5.7. Fuck. God damn it, man. Yo, Aluzis, welcome 3 months. I know I fucked up your name, man. I'm sorry. You guys are making me nervous. I just remember on webcam, so hold on. All right, baby, we back once motherfucking again. I got that Tiger stance 5.7. No, I got that 5.7. Tiger UDYR on the jungle, right? Or fuck. All right. Alright, let's go. Alright, baby, we back once a motherfucking again. I got that 5.7 Tiger UDYR in the jungle. It's that dot my way. Let's go. Alright, so I think this is gonna be my first Tiger stance dot, or it's been a while. I don't remember the last time. When I come in with Tiger, it's all about the dot. Runes and masteries will be at the end of the video, so make sure you check that out. So what do we have here? What is Tiger stance? Tiger stance to Phoenix stance. Phoenix is that burn. It really depends. Phoenix can still go 21 offense. Tiger, I always go 21 offense. There's no other way. I go 6 in defensive masteries, and then 3 in what do you call it, to get fleet of foot for movement speed. I run movement speed quints too when you see at the end of the video, because it's all about the movement speed. It's all about the movement speed. If you don't run movement speed, then you won't have that that speed to catch the slow, squishy targets. When I look at the enemy team, what do we look at? I see a Janna, very squishy, a Khaleesi, very squishy. With movement speed can counter the kite. If you don't run movement speed quints and you're running 16 AD quints, AD flats, 21 offense, 9 in defense to get the HP, yeah, you can do that. Or you can just be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice the 6 AD on quints, the 60 health, and I'm gonna run the movement speed and go for utility. Because what is it like? What is 6 AD and what is fucking 50, 60 health and the 3% maximum health? Are you building HP? No. When it comes down to it, you're gonna be leveling up turtle. You're going to be getting 10% CDR from, your jungle item, 10% from this other item. You're usually getting a frozen heart after Triforce is completed, or splitting it up, really depending on, what they are dealing, and damage. If the enemy jungler is fed, how fed is the bot lane, who goes, it's just a lot of things. And I'll try to break down the build and everything for you guys so you can understand. But we're going to get some Malzahar. Aurelia, not really scared of Aurelia unless she was super fed and she ran Ignite. Those are the ones you got to be very scared of. You got to watch how they play and how they farm, and Nass is just going to be like, bitch, I'm going to block your wave off. I don't give a fuck. So, yeah, and then I'm playing against a Warwick. Now, Warwick to me is just one of the most useless fucking champions in the game. When you go against me, I know how to play against it. I got to make sure I'm going to stay ahead. So, over here, I started Toad. Smited it, dropped the dot, boom, come over here, kill the baby. I killed one of the baby ones first, just because I can. I dropped the dot in it, kill it, and then drag it into the bush. Come over here and pick that up. I know what he's going to do. He's gonna do this, he's gonna do this, and he'll probably come do this. If I was him, I'd do a full wave clear, just cause. Now me, I kill the small ones, I come over here, and then I'm gonna drag it and get ready to move over to lead Toucan. I'm going to get Tiger stance for, again. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in Turtle and Turtle it the way out so I can vamp up. I dropped all my pots, so I'm going to be full HP. So I want to stay full HP. As you can see, my pot's still going. So now I'm full HP. You know, with smite up, I can smite this, get a little HP back. I'm going to drop the dot now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the dot, and after that, I'm going to throw it in Turtle. So when you do that, well, unless, of course, I drop it. No, I don't. So I decide to drop one auto attack and throw it in Turtle after that. And then, boom, Turtle. Take this out. Drop the dot. I dropped the dot, not on the baby one. And then just got that attack speed and just killed it. And then finish this one off. After this, I'm going to show you a little something. So here, when you clear every single camp, this is just to stay in head. Like, there's no rush going top. I see that the lane stalled out. What I want to do is get my level 4 to ensure that, you know, okay, the options would be to, you know, do, you know, boom, toad to here to red buff if you really wanted to. If you saw a dumbass overextending, or you started top side, you wanted to end up bot side, but, you know, you see these guys are pushed, so starting red and working my way down would be a waste. So I decided to be like, okay, let's just get level 4. Plus, Malzahar, you know, all he does is push the lane. He overextends, and sometimes it's too hard to even try to, you know, gank mid when he pushes and backs off. But that's still an option. So what I do is I kill the baby Krug after killing the 4 camps and come over here. I drop it in Tiger, and boom. When I get done with this, I'm going to hit level 4. I drop a ward there just in case, but there's no one coming. Don't really need the ward. Now, you see I'm full HP, and then boom. Now let's gank a lane. Now, ganking is one of the most important. Knowing what to gank. This lane right here, I decided not to go to gank through here. I think she ran down just to check to see if somebody was coming. And there you go. She drops the ward. So, you see this right here? Right there. I thought she already did that. But I was like, oh, she already did it. If she was smart, she would drop the ward either right here. Why the fuck would I come this way? If I come this way and then boom, he drops the wither, you know, it's like, boom, you get away. So, it's obvious she's going to do that. So, I decided to take Scuttles real quick. Gonna get that movement speed. And now, here comes the gank. Now, I fuck up this gank almost. So, I come in. Nasus should not have played that. Well, I guess it's not too bad. Comes in, drops an auto attack, and then boom. I throw it in turtle stance. See, I fucked up. I should have stunned her already. And she created a little... She got up on me, and then boom. So here, I drop a dot. After... Well, I try to... Well, there you go. So I do drop a dot. Now here, there's the... You can't see the circle on her, but the reason why I'm not auto-attacking... Boom. Oh, she fucked up. She flashed a little bit too late. And then I dropped the dot. And I killed her. So let's watch that in regular speed. So I come in... When she flew onto me, you see I moved up. That was really bad. I should have been right next to her, and the flash would have been blown instantly. Then I would have the option to now flash stun, but she let me dot her, and then I flash, and I walk up 1 second of stun. You know, got greedy, saved my flash, could have and then I flash out, and all good. And Nasus gets a free pass. So here, what do I need to do here? Here, see, I have how much gold do I have? 1,300. I don't want to tax this right now, because I know Aurelia has teleport, so if I, you know, just back now, I mean, if I tax his lane, then she's just going to pour it in, and she's going to farm this. The lane's already pushing back, it looks like, to this tower. So what Nasus should do with the gold he just got is pour it back right now, pick up his Glacier Shroud with 3 pots and a flask, and get back in the same time Aurelia comes back, or before if he backs now. And I told him to do that. And look at him. He ports back. Instead of staying in lane, Aurelia will just end up driving his ass out because she just bought items, and she's going to have the item advantage. Doran's Blade, boom, Ruby Crystal, and a Longsword. So I back instantly. The items I get is my Stalker's Blade. Now me, I'm more experienced. If you're not that experienced, you have to go Trailblazer. You have to go Trailblazer. Trust me, don't do Stalkers. You know, a lot of times people don't know what to do with it. You know, a lot of times, well, I don't know if I can see my stacks, but yeah, I don't know if it's going to show if I have one up. So, here we go. Now, bot lane, let's rewind this. Now, look at this. Always look at your mini-map and look these motherfuckers are doing. Let's just watch them. This is bot lane. This is a lot of bot lanes, even in the lower elos. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this. Slides in. Caitlyn's okay, you're going to focus 2 shots on him. Let's go, baby. Cupcake, she sits on it. Boom, free bomb. Takes all this harass, and this is really good. And I don't know what this melee form is by Caitlyn, but whatever. She goes in, and now I come in. So, she's dead right here. I have the option to go for Janna or Khaleesi. So, I decide to go for Khaleesi. I drop the stun, and there you go, you're dead. She can't do anything, and bam. Now, Caitlyn, you look at your bot lane. Has the back. Zillion has the back. She's dead for 12 seconds. So hurry up and push this lane. I was somewhat nice in dropping damage on every single one of these minions, and I didn't really take too much of it. I'm still getting the free experience. Didn't really need it because, you know, I know what to fucking do. I know I'm going to be bankrolling. I'm 2-0 right now, killing Aurelia top, and then killing bot and buying boots and delaying, what do you call it? But movement sequence, buying boots already, bear stance, and then fleet of foot on the masteries equals I'm going to get to my targets. I definitely don't want to gank mid lane right now. Not worried about it. I just got to make sure Lissandra is doing fine. So what I'm going to do here is do a full clear unless I see some next level dumb shit. You know, I need to stay up in levels and try to snowball myself before Warwick hits level 6. He's only level 4 right now. So with that being said, let's take a look at my gold count. I think I'm 100 gold off, and then boom. So I back. You know, it kind of sucks I don't have 1,000 plus. If I didn't have my boots, I would have a 6-minute warrior. The power spike would be real, but like I said, I know what I'm doing. 3 points in Tiger is more than enough, with Stalkers making up for that, I guess, power spike. And not doing anything stupid, but it's fine. My blue is about to spawn. Dragon's up right now. I don't know if it's warded, so it is warded. I did not... Okay, first I do scuds, and then I decide to come over here and do this. Now, Warwick doesn't react, so he says, fuck it, I'm going to give it up. Now, Khaleesi, see? Pressure. Pressure. When lanes are being pressured like this, okay, I'm looking at my minimap. I see it. Oh, pressured. So if you leave and go up, and it's warded, and I see Janna, oh, it's warded inside the pit. Obvious. You know, or it's warded over here, and he saw it and came over here to check, but it was warded inside. But pressure is going to get, you know... is gonna give us that vision, and we're gonna see people coming over here. But I thought, you know, what do you call it, work might flash over, but no, it doesn't. I go ahead and smite that. Janna leaves lane. Teleport comes in from bot lane. Now this right here, after picking up Dragon, if you watch the stream part, I said just fucking leave. You just had Aurelia just port bot lane from top or from back and after. Might have been from top. And now we're going to fight this when Caitlyn's running for her life. It's just Janna. There's no need to go for that. You blow everything on Janna. Aurelia comes in with the Khaleesi and shit's all over the whole game. And I'm like right here, yo, get the fuck back. Look, no, fuck this. I'm not getting baited by this because Malzahar is going to come here and he's going to drop that purple shit all over you and you're fucking dead. Not only that, he's going to coat it with Ignite and you're going to fucking die. So I said, okay. Bye, Lissandra. Yes, if you get this kill, hey, good for you, baby. Good for you. Boom. You got it. You die, though, but you kill the support for your own life when your Caitlyn's running for her life. Warwick's now level 6, and Warwick's coming in. And what would we got for this? Oh, we would have had the whole team just standing around doing jack shit. Caitlyn doing whatever the fuck she wants. People not farming down here, which is fine. We just picked up Dragon, and boom. Just like that, we just made them waste time. Malzahar is not pushing mid since Lissandra is down over here helping with Dragon. When he could have pushed mid and pushed the next wave, and then boom. Let's see, they ping this. So right here, what are they doing? Oh shit! Now Aurelia is wasting more time. Now this is really good for us. Now Nasus can just, hey, let's just proxy in between. So these are things you have to look for. You know, giving up a Dragon, just doing it myself with Lissandra. You know, and then after that fight, no. Remember that unnecessary fights. This is what I'm talking about. Let them do it. And since we did that, guess what? You give up my blue. And when somebody takes my fucking blue, yeah, I'm going to be fucking mad. So I'm really mad right now. I'm really salty as fuck. Because, you know, that's my blue. I wanted my blue. I wanted to get out of there. We picked up the Dragon. We get 6% boostage on AD and of course the AP. And, you know, everything's good. Alright, so I said, fuck it. We're going to come over here and do Lee Toucan. And guess what? You know, me being me, and knowing that Work probably went back, or he's on the bot side of the jungle, I'm going to come over here and pick up my shit. So I got the dot. For some reason, Janna, I had to go cover top. What's up, Janna? Going to ignore the bitch, knowing that Aurelia was just bottom too. I'm going to smite this bitch, and if you don't mind, I'm just going to walk the fuck out. And I'm like, Nasus, come fucking drop something on these bitches. And now Janna's over here with the Khaleesi by herself. She's low. Now this gives Caitlyn, and, well, Zillion can zone while she farms up. Mid lane is one lane I need to watch out for it. One level above, you know, she's 80 CS to 64, which is really good. 63 to 49, which is really good, meaning Khaleesi's not getting to any fucking items anytime soon. Well, she has 1,400 gold. Work is playing the fucking Devour, and is 9 minutes in. He doesn't even have his fucking jungle item completed, and he's behind. You know, sometimes it's not even worth counter jungling, depending on what junglers you're playing. There's the purple shit being thrown, and that's the deadliest shit I have ever seen. Malzahar is a mid laner you don't want to fuck with, because that thing is pretty much like a upgraded Ignite, but purple, and then Ignite on top with that dance floor and the silence and his ulti. He has a combo, man. It's fucking deadly, man. That's one champion I fucking hate playing against. But Warrior has been completed. I decided to do this before doing my red buff after stealing, you know, or countering the blue from Warwick after losing mine because my team wanted to fight an unnecessary fight when, you know, like I said, we just got a teleport for free. Nasus gets all that free time in lane by himself, so he's probably going to be able to dominate Aurelia or just be able to free stack, and that's what we want. Frozen Heart completed, and I'm here just stacking and just farming, just relaxing, making sure that mid is fine and good to go. If mid gets pushed, I'm going to be there to cover it. And I definitely need to I'm not trying to mess with Malzahar unless I know we can get the CC onto him. So I'm pinging this motherfucker. And I wanted, what do you call it, to go in. So there's the turtle stance. I come, I don't get silenced, which is good. And I just don't, whenever I leave, you know, I just want my mid lane to play safe. She throws that glaze path. She doesn't have that up. She needs it back. Aurelia leaves lane again. Big mistake. Nasus is farming 150 stacks right now with Frozen Heart. It's very dumb to leave Nasus in lane by himself when you have 66 CS in 11 minutes in this game. If you play against Nasus, I expect the top laner to have 110 CS. Triforce almost completed. If you don't do that, then you're just going to end up getting outscaled. Well, you know, really as Aurelia, but, you know, scaling with Nasus when you're under farm is just next level, even if Nasus is not super farm because he's just going to continue to stack up. So we take a look at bot lane. Let's take a look. I'm holding mid. There's nothing I can do. I don't want to walk up to CS. Never walk up if you're playing against someone like Malzahar because you're going to tank, you're going to eat this shit and maybe other abilities and just take unnecessary harass and have to go back. I don't want to back right now. I want to stay out in the field. Maybe it's about a minute before my blue spawns. Alright, so they're fighting again. Let's take a look. Boom, a bomb gets thrown. And let's take a look at mid lane. So, I don't even know what the fuck happened mid lane. So, boom, there's the Q. Glacial Path. He gets fucking wrecked. Holy shit. So, boom. Back bot lane. Janna's, I don't know what the fuck Janna's doing. You would have to ask her. She just fucking melee for him. Boom, snipe comes out. I'm just chilling. I was thinking about flashing over this wall. And boom, Lissandra push mid. Warwick is so useless right now. What is he to do? He's going Devour, and it's already 12 minutes in game. I expect 8 minutes on Devour to be completed. If not, you're wasting too much time. As an AFK jungler, like, you can AFK Warwick in the jungle and still get that 8 minutes, but you didn't. So, looks like I'm going to back. Alright, so let's take a look at my gang. So I come down here. I don't know what happened. This is what I wanted to look at. So, I thought I got my bear stance, but I might have flashed. Let's see. Oh, fucking bullshit. That my bear stand should have lunged over and stunned that, but it didn't. Warwick comes down bot. There's no need to fight this. If Warwick's down here bot and he has his ulti, fuck it, let it be. You know, like I said, one thing you have to understand, whenever you have a Nasus, there's no need to rush anything. There's no need to rush anything. Just let him stack up. You know, if Aurelia leaves lane or if he's over here on this tower, well, let's just say this. If you're fighting unnecessary fights and you're TD imminent, your Nasus has to switch up his game plan, but he might not know that, and he might, you know, not be able to push the tower if Aurelia is there, or if he overextends and Warwick decides to go top, and Warwick is top lane right now. Why is Warwick top lane? He's level 7. You know, Nasus is pretty big right now. Let's see, 1200 in the bank. Buy Mercs if he wants to buy Mercs, and I'm just, you know, farming it up right now. You know, that's all I'm doing. Now let's talk about the build. Now, Malzahar, like I said, this shit right here. Get saved, ignited, didn't even have, like, failed to realize that Zillion's right there. Why not just die? Instead, use his flash. Here I come in. There's the flash from Miles. So both of them flashing. I buy Spectral for Warwick and for this guy right here. If you decide to go for a Phage, then that could fuck you. Because I'm level 8 right now. Malzahar is level 9, but am I close to level 9? Yeah, so I'm right there near solo laners, you know. You know, with Lissandra, I kind of count her for several champions. Now, we got the first dragon. The second dragon's up right now. My build with the cloth armor is going to be a Glacier Shroud, and that'll give me 10% CDR. With the 10 I have on my runes and masteries, and the 10 I get from Warrior, that puts me at 30%, and Frozen Heart's going to put me at 40. But I will start to work on my Triforce, but there's no need to rush it. So here I'm looking and analyzing, knowing that Malzahar's ult's down, I kind of say, fuck this bitch. I don't want to take any damage right now just in case I have to contest. Now, we take a look at what Lissandra is doing, which was a big mistake right here. With these two, Nasus right now counts for a couple champions, but Aurelia shows up, so I guess having all 5, and you see it important right now. we could have killed everybody. And I stunned the baby dog, and I can't do anything for young Kane. And what do you call it? Is just sitting mid farming when she could have been over there, maybe dropping stun and CCing abilities, and I would have went in there and dropped the dot, and we could have deleted. Khaleesi was already low. I'm standing here. I really want what do you call it, to come in here and fight. 1, 2, 3. So there's Aurelia. So I want to fight this right here. So there's the Q. I drop the dot, and boom, I run back, and she now goes in. We pick up the Janna, and then boom, she picks up another kill right there, and drops the auto attack. But if she would have done that over here at the same time and never ran back and saw Nasus porting in, we probably would have won that fight. Because I would have been able to do whatever I wanted to. Snipe coming out. And then almost getting a free kill there. But that sucks. But yeah, overall, let's just go ahead and focus what's going on in my head. So now I look, you know, after Lissandra didn't do that. Not, you know, I tell you the truth. I didn't know if Lissandra was doing bad. It's just that, you know, I know when I want to go in and out. You know, bot lane was an easy lane to gank. Top lane, I saw an opportunity with Nasus, with the Wither, and of course almost fucking that gank up, and then Khaleesi doing some next level shit by herself, and my god, there's the ulti. Let's see if the Rin does enough damage. Holy 1v2, what the fuck just happened down here? Janna coming in, Zillion still taking minions, holy shit. That's pretty OP. There's the ulti. Nope, not going to hit anybody, but that gives vision. And there's the shield. Janna doing auto attacks. Minions helping out. Zillion throwing bombs. And Zillion's going to die here. And Zillion is not going to die here. RIP. Don't know how that happened. And Janna not standing in the front, or if she didn't have a ward. But yeah, that was pretty bad. So there you go. I go back and pick up my Glacier Shroud. I have a long sword right now. You know, I'm level 9. It's 16 minutes in game. There's going to be a time where I'm going to be able to free farm like a solo laner and just split push. But right now it's not the time. Right now I want to make sure mid's up. I stay up and farm, and hopefully Lissandra doesn't die, and Lissandra dies, but there's the next wave coming up. There's no minions for Malzahar to push, so this tower's not in danger. But with Malzahar and Janna showing low, what am I going to do? What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to push mid, try to get them to stay in lane. You see Zillion coming down right now. So, boom. You know, if Janna decides to stay on a turret, you're going to die. It's like, what are you doing? And young, what do you call it, throws a speed boost, and I look at him, and Janna... You would have to ask her, guys. I dropped that spine and say, what's up, bitch? And that's the dot. We're gonna dot her. Boom. He throws the purple shit, but he has no mana. And then I get the back, and I get a free kill. And I look at my gold. I have 780. I'm about a couple camps away from my my phage, and I'll be able to pick up my phage, or I can pick up my mercs. You know, if I decide to go for a phage first, I'm 2 items away from completed, and then Khaleesi just gets fucking beasted and gets sniped on. So yeah, she gets greedy. And this is another thing, guys. Look at this. You see AD carries. Always watch how an AD carry plays when you play Tiger's Dance. AD carries are like your gold mine when they're playing. Look at them. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Okay, yeah, you kite me, bitch. Kite this. And then boom. Didn't have to walk ahead. I applied that red buff. Snipe. Yeah, okay, you dead, bitch. Drops that Rin. Breaks my turtle. I get the bag. And that gives me 1,200 gold. So I have the option to buy mercs or my phage. I'll probably buy my phage. You know, Warwick doesn't have CC. Janna has her bitch ass slow. Malzahar has his ulti. Aurelia has her slow, unless you're unless you have more HP than her, then she stuns you. So yeah, that now I look. This is how I see it. So okay, if you're doing really well and you're dominating, and you know you're dominating, and you know the game's already over, and you get that feeling. I didn't get that feeling at first because I don't know. I just didn't feel that this game. You know, I just had to keep going and make sure, you know, because you're playing against Aurelia, you're playing against a Warwick. You know, Warwick later on can do a lot of damage. So I just want to make sure to stay, you know, 5-10 steps ahead of him. Like, okay, before Warwick completes his item, you know, if he's not going for a blade, then he's not going to really be a threat. You know, I'm not a farming jungler. You know, I'm all about the pressure, all about the gates. And, you know, I want to get my Triforce early. But let's look at, okay, so this costs, what, 1,200. This costs 950. So you take the 1,200 and turn it to what do you call it, and then you take the boots away. Then I have my Triforce completed right now. So you look at it, it's 17 minutes in right now, or 18 minutes in, or whenever I back. So I could have my Triforce right now, but instead I decided to go for the Spectral. Meaning, what does that do? It means that if I go into a team fight, instead of having a phage, I'm getting magic resistance, and of course the base 50% base regen for up to 10 seconds after taking damage from an enemy champion. So that, you know, gives me a little bit back. And then now you look at this. This gives me armor, 10% CDR. What does that mean? That means I'm able to, you know, use turtle more. Okay, so before I go into a team fight, I throw it into turtle, right? That takes 220 damage. That's like a fucking almost a half a giant's belt, or you can say a ruby crystal. And then, you know, I stun them, I turtle them, and they're focusing me. Then I throw it in turtle. Then I just tank pretty much a giant's belt for, you know, having this CDR. So that's another way of using UDYR, you know, being, you know, either going Triforce and learning how to switch your stance to tank abilities and go in and out, you know. But yeah, once you get your warrior, you like, jungling is so easy. It's so easy to conserve mana, and there should be no mana problems even without Frozen Heart, unless you're just doing this. You're pushing lanes. You're split pushing. But right now, what do I need to do? Let's take a look at my gold right now. 700 gold. So I'm less than 500 away from my Sheen, and I'll probably get my Sheen first. My blues up. I don't give up my blues unless the motherfucker's fucking beasting it up. You know, this is at an elo where I don't trust anybody, and you know, if well, unless I don't really care, then I'll be, if I'm feeling nice. But I'm not nice. When I start smashing, I'm not nice. I'm a fucking asshole. I'm trying to, you know, shove somebody's throat, God, you know, in the ground when it comes to game. That's the, you know, that's the spirit you need, my friends. That's the spirit you need. I see Khaleesi doing some goddamn side steps over here. I'm like looking at the bitch, like, please. And I tell Lysandra, like, just sit mid, protect your goddamn tower. I got this shit. She comes in. And there's the Kite Master. Oh shit, Khaleesi was just 4-1. Maybe that was during laning phase or a stupid fight and she got lucky. But when you fucking with the deer, yeah, you're coming at the tiger stance. You know, I'm gonna let the bitch feel it. Okay, so now what? Khaleesi down bot dies for what? What does she die for? She dies for Aurelia that's running for her life. She's dying for, you know, a Warwick that tried to do something mid but doesn't get anything mid, because I think my team had both sides warded and they saw Warwick and Malzahar. What is he gonna do? Flash ult somebody, and then Warwick does it. That'd probably be too much. Lysandra's coming back mid lane right now, so I'm getting free time. So what am I thinking right now? So I want somebody to come down here to my lane. I'm gonna try to get this jungle camp. You see the next wave pulling up right here, so that gives me enough time to farm this. But as you can see, it's not there. So Khaleesi probably did it, or Warwick, but Warwick was just mid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this and then back. We look at the gold count right now. I have 1,800, so I decide not to back and decide to stay out because I want to pick up my mercs. Oh, we get the towers. That's really good. So I'm looking to pick up this next camp, I think, or waiting for Khaleesi to see if she comes down bot to farm this. It's not warded, so I'm good. But I decide to back. Nope, I decide to stay. I'm just stopping my back and then back in because, you know, she might show up. But she doesn't show up, so she's not doing anything. If she's not doing anything, then she's not farming. She's not getting anywhere. While I'm just chilling. I know what to do later on in the game, which is either open gates. Dragon's up. My team's pinging it. We so far have one dragon. Enemy team has one dragon too. I think it was during the time when we had that stupid fight and Lysandra was pushing mid, and there was no need for an assist support. So my red's up, and you know, I was like, I said fuck it, they can take the dragon if they have the balls, and they should have just grouped up and take the dragon, the blue team. But then again, you know, people fear, so that's fine too. All right, so yeah, picking up my red buff. I always want to pick up red buff before I fight. Why? Because it just does so much, you know, with you know, with the added slow, the extra damage. Lysandra comes in, flashes, deletes the living shit out of Khaleesi. Ulti comes in. Don't even know why she's even running out of the fight after Zillion drops the ulti. And another thing is, while that's happened, oh, I saw Aurelia coming down. So looking and seeing that, you know, everything's fine over here. You know, even if I don't join this and my team's pushing, what does the enemy team get out of this for this fight right here? If they drop an ace, oh, they get the dragon, which I said I'm perfectly fine given. They might get this bot tower, but then again, I'm mid lane right now, and Aurelia is coming down, even with teleport. Doesn't use teleport. But watch this. I'm going to show you something. I guess she might have been watching a fight, so I dropped the stun on her. And, oh my god, please stop changing my shit. So I dropped the dot onto Aurelia. You would think Aurelia would beast me right now for being a top lane, having more CS, Triforce completed. I don't have Triforce, but I got the first shot and dropped the stun. And then, boom, I dropped the dot, and then easy money. She tries to flash, and the dot red buff is too strong right now. So what do? Nasus running down. Okay, alright, so we win that fight over here. Warwick shows bot. And right here, never ever run over the wave and go to Baron. Well, even though it's warded right here, but they don't have it warded over at Baron. They don't know where Nasus is. They might think he's rotating bot, but we decide to do Baron. When Nasus has 193 CS, Frozen Heart, Spear Visage, or your top laner's fed, and you have the items you have, this is how you do it. You just killed Aurelia. She has teleport. Janna's dead. Khaleesi's dead. My bot lane's picking up fucking Dragon. We just picked up Dragon and Baron at the same time. Oh, fuck. Perhaps it's not working. Ripperoni and pepperonis. Ah, fuck it. I'll just use this. I'll just use, what do you call it? Fucking bitch, man. Oh, man. I'm just gonna record it off, my stream. Fuck it. Let's dance. Okay, so, yeah, we just picked up both of them. I can do that, too. Plus, it's just gonna show the webcam. That means yeah, that's fine. Alright, so picking up Baron, what do you do after this? You know, I'm probably going to AFK bottom, probably smite Toad. Oh, I haven't even backed yet because I don't think I had enough for Triforce at the time. So now I do have enough for Triforce, but I think I wanted to buy Elixir. So I come down bottom. It's like, I can't hold this. I don't want to show myself because they might, you know, end up, you know, not pushing this wave out and then trying to zone me back. And I didn't feel like dealing with that. But then again, I said, fuck it. I had time to just back instantly with the Baron buff and pick up my Triforce. So after that, you know, what do you do here? It's all about rotations. You know, if I tell my team, let me push this lane first. You know, you can group up. There's nothing wrong with grouping up, but sometimes, you know, with the game being somewhat close, even though, you know, you look at the goal lead at 7K, you have a Nasus. Look at your team comp. If you have a dive comp right now, like, if you can dive motherfuckers, you know, then dive them. You know, it's fine. But a lot of times you don't want to do that in lower elos. Someone might be looking for that, especially if somebody's doing good. Warwick is 0-1-6 right now. He's so fucking useless and building around doings. So fucking useless. Just go Cinderhulk and just pray to God that you don't fucking fail. And get a Blade Run King after that. It'd probably be the best bet with Warwick. But then again, I'd probably run scaling CDR with Warwick, so I wouldn't have to buy any CDR items. I can rush more, you know, Blade. But that is just, he just didn't even exist to me. I didn't even know Warwick was in this game. Just didn't know. So what I want to do here with the Baron buff is push this out. I'm going to throw it in Tiger Stance right now to dot the first minion and then dot the next one and then work and then, yeah, double dot it because I already have it activated and I just reactivated after I dropped it on the first one. Boom. Then just boom, you get all that attack speed. Hit the third one coming up and then dot the caddy since that one has more HP. Then you can focus the other ones and continue to do this. And I think I lag here, boys. I think I lag here. So I come in. I look at her, I throw it in turtle, I'm like, bitch, please, I'm gonna fuck you up. So right here, I fucked up. So with her grabbing Janna, all I had to do was flash behind. But I was greedy, didn't want to save my flash. I would have picked up a kill, stunned her ass, and then just dived Janna. And then for some reason, I just disappeared. So that was lag, boys. But regardless, you know, I die. But there's nothing for the enemy team to get besides pushing this lane from my death. Warwick taking out a ward right here. Caitlyn already pushed this. Nasus is already pushing top. So they don't get anything. Alright, so if they can't get anything, then my death is forgiven. You know, stupid, but you know, I did a lot this game. You know, I beasted a couple. I beasted Khaleesi a couple times. We got how many dragons? We got 2 dragons. That's all I need. Third one's definitely a bonus. Adding to the movement speed. You definitely don't ever want to give me a 3rd dragon with UDYR. Because I'm a pain in the ass to deal with. And this guy decided to walk through. I tell my team, yo, wait, let me push down bottom. Let me get down there first. Do not fight. So I push down this. But it looks like they end up fighting, which is a good fight for the blue team. Because they kill Caitlyn. But she goes down after that. Let's see if they get this. No, she survives from the shield. But Nasus is now pushing top, and I'm pushing bot at the same time. And they can't siege down mid to get this turret unless they want to lose maybe an inhib turret, maybe, because you see Warwick's still dead for 10 seconds, so he spirit fires. So this forces him back, and now I'm forcing more people back, but I'm playing UDYR, and this is what UDYR does the best. He can solo tank turrets, and if you're super fed, you can solo tank laser beam and take the inhib at the same time, as you saw in the Gates video and busting Kappas. If you didn't see it, you can go check that out. But yeah. Pressure, non-stop pressure. Just continue to go bottom. If laning phase is over, this is your lane now. This is all yours. Whatever you can jungle on this side of the map is all yours. Dragon comes up, it's all yours. Baron comes up, if you can do it with it being uncontested and do it with one other guy, do it. Or if you're trying to sneak it, you're losing, then yeah, that's fine. Or if you just want to just do it and you don't give a fuck and you feel confident and whoever the fuck comes, you're going to beast them, just do it. But, you know, like I said, if you're scared, there's no need to force Baron. But, if, like I said, if you're confident, do it. But, pressure. That's all you need to do. Just pressure. I look at a Triforce and Blade Runner King on a really, probably shouldn't fuck with that, but you know I will try to see if I can, because I know the ins out. I know if I'm gonna die or not. I'll back off. And she doesn't have Ignite anyway, and Warwick finishes Randuin's, which is completely useless. You know, like I said, it's fucking useless. It's garbage. Alright, so boom, I'm gonna go ahead and push this out and then look at my team mid. Now I want this dude to be right here while Aurelia's over here, but looks like they catch somebody in the mid lane. So let's take a look at what happens. Alright, Zillion's off to the side throwing bombs. There's the pills from Caitlyn. Oh my god, just gets flashed on. That damage is bullshit. Boom, but there's the infinite duress. That's so fucking good, you know. With Zillion right there, and they continue to chase, and Lissandro's about to come up, Nasus ports in, and boom, that's going to be a dead, what do you call it? So, when that's going on, there comes a time when you have to open the gates, and, you know, people hesitate. They're like, oh, we got to help my team, I got to help my... No, watch me. This is me, boys. I don't hesitate. I got to hurry and make sure I kill this caddy. And then boom, I say, the reason why I say, remember how I always tell you to clean this out? I don't have time for that. My team's fighting right now, so I'm going to go straight for the inhib. And then I'm going to tank the laser beam, and boom, I'm going to go ahead and trade whoever dies for an inhib. And I'm just going to say Warwick. Warwick can't do shit. Petal Bear for the run, and then boom, we pick up the third dragon. More movement speed. Frozen Heart completed. Yes, indeed. After that, I can buy whatever the fuck I want to buy. Probably buy, what do I buy? Alright, so... here, I already had home merits completed on the last buy. I finished Triforce. I decided not to buy any item, even though I have almost 1,000 in the bank, because I want to leave that open. I don't know what I want. Do I want to finish Banshee? So I should buy a Ruby Crystal. Do I want to buy another AD item? So I can't go Spirit Visage because I'm already at 40% CDR. I can go Blade the Rune King. That was an option. You know, if they're really tanky. Khaleesi over here just running, and I'm like, bitch. Alright, I'll just let you watch this. That doesn't do anything. How many goddamn arrows are in me, bitch? How many of those goddamn things do I have around me? I didn't realize I had fucking... Just like that. Alright, so there's, you know, what do you call it, going down, Khaleesi going down. And boom, me just pushing bot. What, you would probably say, why are you pushing bottom lane right now? Why would you push bot lane? Well, when it comes to rotation, what I'm doing is bringing these super minions and stacking them up and bringing them down here, because it's going to take, someone's going to have to cover this. And if they're dumb enough, the enemy team, to engage onto my team, well, I'm pushing this with super minions, then I'm going to go for the win. If not, I'm just pushing it and stacking it up so somebody can cover this, and I'm just going to rotate top lane and take this tower. But looks like my team's got everything under control, and they did some next level fighting, and boom. But I come over here and do the tank, and we take this, and then I'm going to focus the tower. I will not fight. Always the towers and the inhibs, and then back out. You know, especially if you're not that experienced and you're climbing. It's all about the gates, guys, at this point. It's all about how can we finish the game faster and not do anything stupid, not go full TDM. There are going to be games when you do, but you also want to focus objectives. You want to, you know, tell yourself, you know, it's like with the dragon fight we had over here very early, or I forgot, it was the dragon, or yeah, the first dragon, and I was like, just back, man, just let it go. What the fuck? There's no need to force that. So yeah, but Lissandra ended up going for the kill on Janna, which, like I said, she did a great job mid lane and beasted the shit out of Malzahar. Malzahar struggled, and Lasagne is always up. But like I said, I don't give a fuck. I want to drive it down your fucking throats. I want to make sure it's a flawless game. No, it's not going to be super flawless, but games will somewhat feel flawless like you have control. So yeah, I just want it to be fully controlled. I didn't want to think if we were winning. I didn't want to get comfortable. Well, alright, well, there you go. There's, you know, I got to do a little bit of disrespections up in this bitch. And boom. So drop that shoulder lean real quick. Oh yeah, that's it, boys. Just sit right here. Just have a good time. But yeah, guys, that was my 5.7 Tigerdyr, the Dot Master, my way. Yeah, I probably will do a couple more. I feel like this is, you know, a little bit incomplete. So yeah, expect more Tigerdyr. Don't forget to like, sub if you enjoyed this video. And if you like how I did this video, I'm going to start recording my ways off my XSplit, so it keeps my webcam. So if you like it, pop a like. Peace late. GG. Victory! Alright guys, here's the masteries, 21-6-3. You gotta get the fleet of foot, and I get bladed armor, and then the unwielding bullshit, but there you go. That's what I use. And then on the runes, movement speed quints, flat AD, flat armor, 5% CDR, so I have 10 from the 5 I get from masteries, and there you go. So level 1, 10%. When I get warrior, that's 20%. Then I just need 1 to, you know, like frozen like I usually get. But yeah, that's it. Enjoy, or hope you enjoyed. Peace. Late.